All right, hey guys, it's Richard Cooper again, and I'm on a call with Leslie and Susan, and they're graduated clients of our negotiation program. And we're just going to have a quick chat about their experience, about what they went through and what life was like before we got involved. So I don't want to talk for too long. Maybe if you guys want to tell me your story about what was going on in your life before we got involved, maybe why you were looking for help, options you might have considered.
Sure. It was, pretty simple, just like everybody else's woes. You get so far into debt that, it starts to create a worry on you, and you get stressed out about it. And Susan can tell you a little bit more details about her stress about that because it was bothering her quite a bit. So she reached out to the bank a couple of times and asked them if there was anything they could do. Nothing that they could do to help us. They wouldn't lower the interest rates. They wouldn't, change the payments or anything else like that. So we looked around a bit more, and we had heard from one of my friends about Total Debt Freedom and what they did for him. And so we went to the website and we looked up your information on the website. Mm-hmm. And you had some other advertisings on there, and we started to go with another company, I believe it was. And we got into their program, started going with their program. And then, Susan, if you'll go ahead and tell them what you experienced whenever that happened.
Yeah, well, we got the calls, and Total Debt Freedom, which I didn't know was at that time, they kept calling me, and I said, oh, I'm okay. And they said, well, have they done any payments for you? And I said, as far as I know, and whatever, because we were told it's going to take about 3 months for stuff to start happening, and we were just at that point. So sure enough, I got off the phone, and that was with Corey at the time, and I phoned them, and I said, how come nothing's shown on my bills yet? And they just turned around and said, oh, this and this and this. So sure enough, I called Corey right back, and I was going crazy. I was in tears. Thought I was going to have a heart attack, and he said, okay, that's fine. We'll fix it all up and everything. I went to the bank, and then they cleared everything all up for me. So I got most of my money back. They ended up being an illegal company here in Canada.
Oh, is that one of the American companies
yes.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But they had a P.O. box in Scarborough on Coliseum by the town center there.
Right.
Anyways, turned around and got that all cleared up. And then I said, just give me some breathing space. And Total Debt Freedom was very patient, and finally we let Corey in.
At this point, we were very, very skeptical about doing something as drastic as this. So, Corey offered to come out to our home, which was very impressive to me, and it was very impressive to both of us, in fact, that he would take the time to come out and explain the process to us, which he did thoroughly, and made sure that we understood everything. And he was extremely helpful with us, and it got us on track where we needed to go. Good. And then handed us off on to Mike. Okay. Mike did an excellent job with us.
So, so you got into the program. Was it a 2-year, 3-year program? Like, how long did it run for you?
It was going to be 4 years.
Okay.
And we kind of went into some difficulty with Leslie's health, and he was not able to work. So one thing I will say about Total Debt Freedom, that whenever I did ask for any kind of leeway or help or recognition of any sort, I always got it from Mike.
Good.
He was always there for me. He was compassionate.
Very supportive.
He was supporting, everything's going to be okay. He kept reassuring us. And it got to a point where things kind of got really scary, and Leslie was on sick EI, and money was really, really super tight. Mike helped us out a couple of times and saying, okay, you can miss this payment, whatever, which happened about twice. Mm-hmm. And we caught up, and then I guess my mom just called and said, well, she knew our circumstances, and she kind of helped us out a little bit, and which got us out a little bit quicker than the 4 years.
Okay, great. So you're graduated now. You've settled all the debt. How much did you owe when you got into the program, roughly?
It was about $27,000.
And how much did you end up paying in total to settle out all the debt?
It was just over $11,000.
Okay, cool. So what's life like now? Can you tell me how things are now that you've graduated and you've gotten debt free?
As for the debt, That's great. Now we're working on Leslie getting into another field of job. So money is still tight, but at least I don't have those bills to worry about.
We don't have that big payment that, they're, of course, when you don't make a payment, they give you a call and say, where's our payment? Where's our payment?
Yeah.
And then you say, well, it's coming. And then they call you back the next day. Where's our payment? Where's our payment? Even if you told them you were going to pay them. And then we don't have to worry about them giving them a call anymore because they're done.
Good.
They're all settled and they're done. We took care of everything, and even our the information to get our credit back on track is being processed, I guess.
Yeah, we've got that back.